What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We're going to be going over Baby Doge today, talking about some good news for Baby Doge and just going over the overall update for Baby Doge Swap as well. So definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section and let's get straight to it. So let's talk about Baby Doge. First things first, we are up 0.8% in the last 24 hours. That's not much, but at least we are up now we're at 0%. But yeah, you can see over here we are still down 30% in the last 7 days, 16% in the last 14 days, and in the last 30 days we're still up 142%. So welcome to the Marsellis channel, where we're going to get the best and greatest news about Baby Doge, whether it's good or bad. I will always bring the facts here about Baby Doge. So yes, we are down a little bit right now. A lot of people don't want to see that, but we're still up in the last 30 days. So that's all I'm really looking at. We're still doing good when we look at it from a 30-day period. But I think that this could be like Baby Doge just leveling out before the next breakout. We're going to talk about that during the technical analysis back here, but we're going to keep going over some other stuff too. So now we are at 1,702,340 holders. That's pretty big. So hopefully we can get to 1.8 million holders soon. But yeah, this is pretty cool now that we're past that 1.7 million holder threshold. But yeah, anyways, we don't have any like new news here on Baby Doge Swap or on any of the listings for Baby Doge. So everything's kind of stagnant for right now. But we do have a few updates for Baby Doge when it comes all the way over to here, and that is Baby Doge Swap. So we still have some changes in liquidity and pricing and all that good stuff. But this is also pretty cool as well. So this is directly from the Baby Doge developers. They say here, this was actually 3 minutes ago. This wasn't here until I refreshed it. But now it says we are less than 1 week away from our next burn. Let me say that again. We are less than 1 week away from our next burn. I think they might be doing another manual burn, like the monthly burn. I hope this is the monthly burn and this isn't just the burn that's going to be happening for April 1st. Like maybe they do it like at the end of every month. I hope it's not the April 1st burn. Well, I hope this is a separate burn that we get complimentary and we still get our April 1st burn for the matching of the 5 baby doge per baby doge burned. So I do hope that we get some good stuff going on here with Baby Doge. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to the whole Baby Doge army out there. There's a lot going on. There is, but I really do hope that this 1 week, the next 1 week for us, is really a nice burn. I hope it's like a monthly burn. I hope they keep doing this every month. It'll really please people if we can burn 1 to 3 quadrillion manually every month. That is exactly what the Baby Doge army wants. So that's exactly what we need to give to the people. So I hope they do make it so that we're burning this every month. But yeah, shout out to the Baby Doge army. Shout out to all the Baby Doge developers. They're all doing a pretty good job. And hopefully Elon Musk makes a tweet about Baby Doge as well, because that would really be good for Baby Doge if we get another Elon Musk tweet. That's really all we need to take off. Here's Baby Doge developers trying to get him to notice again, so then he can make another tweet about us. And as you can see here, the Doge is unleashed. But anyways, let's move on to the next thing here with Baby Doge. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about the swap over here. So as you can see, we are now at $52.67 million inside of total liquidity locked on Baby Doge. And then now we're up to 734,000 for our 24-hour trading volume on Baby Doge Swap as well. So we're doing a lot right here with Baby Doge Swap. And you can also see our buyback now has at $12,885. You can also see we're almost at 203 quadrillion Baby Doge burned for the lifetime. That'll be soon, especially since next week we're getting a major burn. And then we have the last 24-hour Baby Doge burned at 16.4 trillion. So yeah, let's go over to the burn portal now to see what we got there. The burn portal is going to show a little bit different here. And yeah, as you can see over here, we now have Baby Doge 32.6 trillion. And for anyone that's wondering, watch the last live stream I did. You'll see me burning some of my Baby Doge live, and you'll also see me getting donations from other people and burning live for them as well. So I have made a burn inside of here. Some people are saying, you need to burn, you need to burn. You talk about Baby Doge all the time. You got to do some burns. So yeah, I did some burns, and every single Monday, every Monday night, we're going to have a live stream, and I'm always going to open up that wallet if people want to send money to it live, and then we can burn directly from that wallet. So that's going to be pretty cool. And I'll be putting that wallet link out on live streams. So yeah, definitely wait for that. And from here, we're gonna keep going over some other stuff. So you can still see the 32.6 trillion Baby Doge burned in the last Since the burn portal really came about, 32.6 trillion. That's a lot. You're going to be multiplying that by 5, and yeah, we're doing pretty good there. So moving on from the burn portal though, let's talk about baby doge swap in the farms, because the APR for the farms is still down. It's at 35% APR, which really sucks. I really wanted to see it higher. It was a lot higher for the longest time, and now it's all the way down here. So I really hope this APR can go up, because it would definitely help us out a lot if it could. But anyways, you also have this calculator here. So if I want to just calculate what I would be making, so technically my return on investment at these current rates for 1 year at the money that I have in Baby Doge swap right now will be $59 down here, right? I have about 165 in here, and you can actually see that if I go over to withdrawal. You can see I have nope, I have 158 in here now, but you can see if I have a whole $158. You can just take over here, do this for a year, $158. How much would you get? Well, you would or I would get $56 pretty much every single and you can compound also if you want to do that. Let's say I were to compound this every single day, I guess, or for 30 days compounding. I guess you got also the compound interest as well. But yeah, this is pretty cool to look at, because let's just hypothetically say you had $1,000 and still at a low APR like this, you're still getting $358 a year. And let's say you have 10,000. See, and this gets really interesting when you start thinking about 100,000. Most the average, I think the average wage in America is about 30,000 to 40,000 US dollars. Like the average American is making 30 to 40,000 US dollars. So if you think about it, $35,000 just for having $100,000 in here, just think about that. Like you could literally live off of that. So like this is 35,880. If you divide that by 12, you're really getting $2,900 a month just to hold $100,000 worth of baby doge. So I think even at large amounts, it's pretty good. But you never want to put all your money. Like if you have $100,000, you don't want to put it all inside a baby doge swap. Well, let's say you have $10 million. Well, then it would make sense. 100K in baby doge swap wouldn't be that bad. Let's say you even have $1 million. Okay, 100K, maybe put in like 10, 20K. But yeah, I think this is still good for us. So shout out to the Baby Doge Army. Shout out to the developers for putting this return on investment calculator here. Because I'm telling you right now, like if I'm like with millions of dollars, 100K of it is definitely going into the swap. So I can make this $2,900 every single month for doing nothing. And then if you want to really bring it to a macro, you really put that million on there, the extra zeros. So now you can see this is when it starts to get big, like 358K a month. Imagine getting 358K a month for doing nothing, absolutely nothing, just chilling, and boom. Now, not 358K a month, 358K a year. But yeah, imagine getting that for doing nothing. So let's take this and divide this by 12, see what you would get a month. So yeah, you would get 29.9K a month if you had a million in baby doge swap. And see, there's also a lot of different farming tools, a lot of different staking all over the internet. I talk about VVS Finance a lot. So I think DeFi is really where it's at. If you're not in DeFi yet, you definitely want to get into it. And especially since now Baby Doge Swap is on DeFi. So Baby Doge Swap now doing DeFi is like one of the best things that could happen for us. The fact that we're now, a DeFi app. So that's pretty big. And then I'm also on VVS Finance and stuff like this. I'm just telling you all this because it's very, very important to get some type of passive income out there. And crypto with DeFi is the best passive income out there, in my personal opinion. Like better than stocks. I mean, there's just too much information out there to not get in on DeFi, because there's stocks out there, high dividend yield stocks, low volatility, the SPHD. It only pays you 14 cents per share. So if you think about it, like you've seen how much $1 million would get you inside of Baby Doge. It would get you 29.9K a month. That's what $1 million would get you in Baby Doge. 29.9K every single month, right? But if you look over here for the SPHD, let's just go ahead and do this. SPHD price. So this is a high dividend, low volatility stock. It's an ETF that I used to put money in, because I used to really be really big on the stock market. Very, very low volatility. If you would have gotten right after the pandemic started, then you would have got it at a cheap price, and it's very low volatility, so it's probably never going to go back down there again. But anyways, it's worth 43.67, and it gives you I'll show you how much it gives you because I already know in the back of my head 0.145, but SPHD dividend, and I'm just going to show you so you know that I'm telling you the right dividend amount. As you can see here, 0.145. That's how much you get per dividends every single month per share. So let's just say hypotheticals here. I'm just showing you because Baby Doge Swap gives a higher yield on this, a higher return on investment, ROI. So, we already seen $1 million in Baby Doge Swap. We already seen what that's going to give you. Like $1 million in Baby Doge Swap is about to get you 29.9K a month and 358K a year. That's what $1 million inside Baby Doge Swap gets you. But if you look over here and let's say you want to get $1 million of this, now we're taking that $1 million, right? And now we're going to divide it by 0.43, or not point, but just 4367, 43.67. So that's going to give us 22.8K shares, 22,899 shares. We multiply that by 0.145 because that's how much you get paid per share. And you only get $3,300 a month if you have $1 million in this supposedly high dividend, low volatility ETF of the S&P 500, right? So that's only $3,300 off of that million. Now, mind you, this is the safer option. Like, you can be cool with that. You can just do this because it's the safer option. If you had $1 million for 12 months, you're getting 39.8K every single year. With $1 million in this, it's very low volatility. Essentially, it's only going to go up. Now, as for Baby Doge Swap, Baby Doge could be worth a lot in the future. It could be worth 601. Imagine holding Baby Doge for a year, also having $1 million inside of the farm. So now you're also getting 358K in Baby Doge at the end of the year. Baby Doge prices increase. This is like printing out money if you have a lot of money in it. So that's why I really believe it's in all whales' interest to get in on Baby Doge. If you're a whale out there watching this video, you have $1 million just sitting and you have tens and tens of millions, but you just have $1 million that you just want to do something with. Well, if you put this million in Baby Doge Swap, you're getting 358K at the end of the year. That 358K is going to be multiplied because it's going to be inside of Baby Doge, and Baby Doge's price is probably going to be somewhere near 61 by the end of the year. And yeah, that's just pretty big because also the liquidity pair that you put in now, once you get that back in Baby Doge is going to be even more, and BNB is also going to be even more because it's a BNB to Baby Doge pair. So you're going to be up big, and that's why I like investing inside of these farms here. So I'm going to keep putting money in this farm and letting it continue to grow. I did burn my previous harvest, which was like $15. I did that on the last live stream, burned all the harvest money. So if you want to see that, you can definitely see that on the next live stream. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about with Baby Doge Swap. A lot of big opportunities here. You can see we're at 49.7 billion inside of total value locked here for Baby Doge Swap. If we go all the way down, you can see I think we're at rank 114 here, 47.39% in the last 30 days. So that's pretty good. We're still above Shiba Swap. Shiba Swap at rank 149. That's all that matters, that we stay above Shiba Swap. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for that. Now we're going to go over the technical analysis because that's what we were talking about before we started this. So let's get the technical analysis out the way. So first of all, Baby Doge is at the support down here at 8Z2842. So right now we're at 8Z2842, and really we're at 8Z2854, but still at 8Z28. And honestly, the bottom of the support is around 8Z275. So if we're looking at 275 at that as that bottom support, we gotta expect it to be broken at this point. Like we got rejected here, trying to get above that resistance. Got rejected here, trying to get above it. We got rejected here, trying to get above that resistance. And the resistance we're talking about is the Fibonacci retracement at 8Z30. So that's what we're trying to get past. And as you can see here, and we're even getting rejected at this resistance, which is at 8Z29. We can't even get above 8Z29 to get to 8Z30, which is why I do think there is going to be a pullback here. And that's why I said this is the most honest videos you're ever going to see on Baby Doge. I'm not going to come up here and tell you Baby Doge is about to hit $1. Baby Doge is about to hit 1 penny. Baby Doge is not hitting $1, and Baby Doge is not hitting 1 penny. That would be quadrillions and trillions of quadrillions of market cap, which is impossible. Now, Baby Doge reaching 61, 15 billion market cap, 61, that's possible. 5Z1, 154 billion market cap at the current circulating supply. That's what you got to remember. If we were at a better circulating supply and the supply and demand was better, then it could be possible for us to get to 5Z1. But we would have to get rid of at least another 100 quadrillion coins. Like we need to get rid of like 100 quadrillion coins or whatever we can do. Because right now we have a lot of circulating supply. So if we could get rid of at least 100 quadrillion, 120 quadrillion, 5Z1 would be possible. But with current circulating supplies, we're just looking towards 6Z1 by the end of the year or by next year. That's what we're looking at just for current circulating supplies. But yeah, we're doing fairly good here. We're still in the red, which is showing that we have less demand for our supply and demand. So you're probably going to see the prices drop a little bit more because that's just how supply and demand works. So we're going to see some selling inside of Baby Doge unless we just get some massive, some major exchange listing us or just some trending stuff on Twitter. And also with us having this burn, right? We mentioned the burn earlier. Let's oh yeah, look, we're actually trending here too on the trending search for CoinGecko. We're at rank 107, but we're trending on CoinGecko as well. That's cool. But yeah, I wanted to show you because next week when we get this burn, right? This is we're probably gonna have some type of pump leading up to the burn. So yeah, I think we're gonna start pumping leading up to this burn here. So hopefully we do that, and I'll keep you all updated on that because if we do, then all the bearish technicals are invalidated. And if we do end up becoming bullish because of that burn, then you can bet that we can get up to about at least 8Z35, 8Z36. So yeah, the 8Z35, 8Z36 resistance up here is definitely possible if we can get this burn and we can also get, some momentum built up going up there, some hype. We need some hype for that burn so that we can get to 8Z36. And if it's enough hype, we might even be able to get all the way up here to 8Z41. And that's another resistance for our Fibonacci. So that's what we need to do here in Baby Doge. So let's hope that we can get some hype leading up to this burn. And I think there might actually be some hype leading up to the burn. And I only say that because we just now got that tweet, right? And I already see the prices increasing just a little bit, just a little. It's not like major increases, but the price is still slightly increasing. So I think people are gonna react well to us having this burn. But yeah, anyways, let's go to the 4 hour chart again. So yeah, like I said, if we don't get this burn, expect that support all the way down here. And that support is all the way down about 8Z25. And then expect down here at 8Z22 if we don't get that. If we don't get the hype for the burn. We know we're getting the burn, but we don't know if we're gonna get the hype for the burn. So yeah, if we can get the hype for the burn, then we're not gonna go down here. We're gonna go to these resistance. But if we can't get that hype, then the supports are what we're looking more towards. Now, as for Bitcoin, let's go over the Bitcoin technical analysis as well. As for Bitcoin, we are bouncing off of a support that we just now created. It's kind of funny because we literally just now created this 23.7K support. So that support line was just now created for us. And you can see it's indicated by that green bar that we just now formed. And we hit this support once here earlier today and then again earlier today. So the green bar is our supply and demand, more demand inside of this area. So we also have more green areas down here, more green shaded areas showing more demand for our supply and demand down in these areas. If we go all the way down to 23.3K through 23.5K, we'll have more demand. We still have more demand here as well from 23.6K all the way up to 23.7K. And now what we're working on our way up to is another high activity area. So we just got out of this high activity area. And you can see that was high buying activity. That's for institutional investors, dark pools, all that good stuff. And then we have another high activity halfway up to the resistance. So I think halfway up to the resistance, we're definitely going to get some major pumping. So I think Bitcoin might be inching its way back up to 25K. And yeah, that's going to be nice because that is where we were last time, like before we got rejected. And if we don't get rejected after the 25K, the next resistance after 25K is amazing. It's literally 28K. Like 28 to 27K is literally the next resistance after this. So that's why this is such an important area, and everybody in crypto is talking about this because if we pass 25K, it's almost immediately straight up to 27, 28K. And that's what people keep talking about because that is major resistance for us. Like we all have the same, prediction here with this. And yeah, if we can get above that, we are going to be sitting nice for Bitcoin. But anyways, on the oscillator, you are seeing it's showing a little bit different on the oscillator. It's showing that there was a lot of selling, but you can see here that it's forming. It's about to start forming upwards, like it's about to start forming a buying wave, right? So I think we are going to get this buying wave pushing us to 25K. Now, whether we actually break 25K and go to 27, 28K, that is another discussion for another day. But I think it's possible that we could do it. And if we do, then we're immediately going up to 27, 28K. The problem comes after 27, 28K. Like, how are we going to continue that pump? Like, how are we going to continue that? Because if we go up to 27, 28K, okay, that's cool. But then the next major resistance after that is all the way up here at about 34K. So here's the 27K bar down here. Let me go ahead and put this back on. But here's the 27K the bar, the 28K. Let's just say 28K. The 28K bar that we're talking about right here, right? That's the 28K bar. But then after 28K, we don't have resistance until 34K. So if we do get up to 28K and we pass 28K, well, then we don't have resistance until 34K. So it's like it's instant. Like if we go up to 28K and we go past it, it's literally going to be an instant pump all the way up to 34K. So that's why I'm paying a lot of attention to these areas, because if we start this pump, like, trust me, like, people are gonna be very happy in the crypto market if they bought more, if we actually do this. Hopefully, we do this, and hopefully it does go bullish, but as of right now, it looks like we're gonna stop at 25K, but if we can pass 25K, get all the way up here to 28K, we know it's gonna be some nice, nice times in the crypto market. But yeah, anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. Definitely go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. If you want to see small clips of these videos, definitely check out the other channel, Marsellis Clips, link in the description. Go ahead and like and subscribe on that channel as well. And as always, I'll be back with another video.